Christian people have been Christian people for 30 years. And you find out they're really not what they're supposed to be.
Let me ask you, before anything happened in that situation, was you quick to hear them? Did you listen really closely to their age group and how old they really are?
Well, I guess at that time, I didn't, because I was a young Christian at the time, and I guess I just thought everybody was true, what they seemed to be. I didn't realize, it just boggled my mind when I realized things that, that's happened. I just didn't think people was that way. I didn't think God's people was that way.
Well,
I went to church with this lady, and I was a young Christian. And, I thought she was the sweetest, most endearing, honest person that there was. I went to work with her, and I found out she wasn't what I thought she was. It broke my heart. But when I got down to it, it was all about me.
Yeah. Well, he told us clearly, and we can see how they attacked him. If you're going to follow the truth, and you're going to follow Jesus, we've read this before, Luke 6:22. He said, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and shall separate you from company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." He warns us everywhere in the world. If they're going to attack him, Betty, they're going to attack us in a heartbeat. They're going to attack us.
I know that's the way it is.
But what we got to learn in maturity, and the only way you grow maturity is not just attending church. There's people that's attended church 50 years, still a baby. Spiritual understanding is the only way you grow. When you understand this word, that's the only way you grow in knowledge, and you grow from a babe and promote with God into understanding. But what you got to learn with anybody, that's with me or anybody, you better learn to listen closely and pick them out. Those that are still infants, those that are still babes, those that are still having troubles. And then when they do attack you, you're not surprised. When those situations do come at you, you're not surprised by it, because I knowed it was going to happen. They're a babe.
I guess in my mind, I thought all Christians was Christians. And, when I found out they're not.
So why do you think that most people in the world say Christians are the meanest people in the world? That's why. That's exactly why.
That's what passes doubt in sinners' minds too. When they see all that, they don't want no part of that.
Sure they don't. Sure they don't.
They didn't voice it. I've heard many people sinners voice it. That's Christian life. I sure don't want it.
Well, and there's many in that boat, but we can't, just like Christ, you can't focus on that. What did he do when he ran into them? He just went on. He knew that he couldn't, there's not enough time. And I'm telling you right now, just as much as I'm standing right here, he's coming soon. We ain't got time to fool around. We ain't got time to fool around. And what we got to do is try to help as many as we can. If they refuse it, you got to move on to the next one. You ain't got time to continue to fool around and fool around and fool around and fool around. Even though they're people you love, keep praying for them and go on. Because there's other people out there who needs our help. They need our help bad. There's people out there that's willing to receive and willing to go. And that's what, if you look at Jesus, follow his life. Did he stay anywhere long? He didn't stay anywhere long at all. He continually moved and went on and found the people that wanted it. He helped them and went to the next one. And those that refused it, have a good day. And he told his disciples, clearly send them two by two. Those that accept you, bless them. Those that won't, let the blessing come back. Dust your feet off and go on. You ain't got time. And that was even 2,000 years ago that he told them that. You don't have time 2,000 years ago. So how much time you think we got now? We ain't got time. But we got to learn to recognize where people really are, or they'll hurt us. They'll hurt us bad. Those that we really trust and our eyes show us that they are a real mature, grown Christian, or that we feel that way in our life, and then all of a sudden they blow up in our face, then we get hurt. Our heart's scarred and wounded. But if we would have been listening closely with our ears and watching closely with our spiritual eyes, we would have seen.
But I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. A lot, but still yet when it all boiled down, I wasn't ready for it.
Yep.
I did all through the years I went to church. I've seen a lot of wrong things at the church. And I'm sure they are in most all churches.
They are.
I just didn't.
Yeah, it is mind-boggling that people would do that, but there's nothing we can do to change their mind. Only God can.
That's where they not put their trust in no man.
That's right. That's what He said. That's what He said. And He said, join yourselves with those who have proved themselves. You don't want to join yourself with a babe, it's going to pull you down. You want to join yourself with someone stronger or as strong as you that you can help one another and grow together. Because if you join with a babe and they get blowed up, it'll pull you down with them. And I ain't saying quit praying for them, but you got to move on to the next one. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, you're going to get hurt. Pearl for swine, but I'm not calling them swine, just saying that it's just, they're just not growing, because the reason He clearly stated, when He said the parable of the sower, He gave 4 things. Only one would the seed grow upon, 3 it wouldn't. So the odds of seed growing is 25%, based upon what Christ said. 1, they don't understand the enemy steals it. 2, they have stones in their heart. 3, they have thorns or cares of this life. And the only way seed could grow, that you get spiritual understanding and become mature, is it falls upon good ground. So there's a 75% chance already that people are not going to grow because of these 3 reasons. And then in Luke, it tells how people are saved. There's a 75% chance that people are not going to receive it on good ground to be saved. So that's what He's telling you. The percentages of the chances is that that they'll even grow, and people even grow. And that's why He's saying be very careful. But if you'll listen closely and watch closely, you'll know where people are. If you'll watch and listen very, very closely. And there's a lot of good people. It's not. Yes, somebody.
This is one person I know. She works with the Carnal monthly off that. But she thinks abortion's all right. The woman has the right to choose what they want to do with their body. But we are the temple of the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
We're God's dwelling place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like we have a right to choose.
Yeah.
We belong to Him.
Yeah. Yeah. We're His. We're His.
I mean, if in that case, you do anything you want to do to your body that would make you different.
Yeah.